Good morning, afternoon, evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Zen Archer. Sorry, things are kind of messed up here, so I'm looking in the wrong places and stuff, but I'll do this the best I can. Yeah, by now, you guys know that I'm having some medical difficulties. Many of you said go see a doctor and stuff like that, and I have. I went to the emergency room, I guess, 4 days ago now. I spent 3 days there. I had some problems going to the bathroom, number 2. And they found that I was retaining water, urine, and it was putting pressure on my bladder and on my kidneys, and my kidneys had stopped working or were only working intermittently. So they catheterized in order to drain the water, but it fills back up because they've discovered that I've got prostate cancer, and my prostate is pushing on the urethra and pinching the water off so it can't come out. So the end result, I mean, I could give you the big gruesome what happened along the way, and some of it's quite amusing. But the long and short of it is that I have to catheterize about every 4 hours in order to keep that pressure off. I was eventually able to come home after about 3 or 4 days in there. I'm still not on any government programs or anything. They did rate me, so the hospital stuff is covered, but still, I'm not on disability or anything, so there's no rent money coming in, or no money coming in that I can use for rent. I still have to work that stuff out. My monthly obligations are about $500. So, and I'm not e-begging, I'm just telling you what the situation is. If anybody wants to help, I'm certainly not going to turn it down, but that's what the situation is. My monthly obligations are $500. They haven't really put me on much medicine yet, and they really haven't been able to do biopsies and stuff like that. There's 15 doctors involved, and they all agree that I've got cancer. They just don't have the numbers yet because I've got urinary tract infection, and until that's cleared up, they're not comfortable going in and doing the biopsy. But they've checked out my prostate, and it's definitely cancerous, and they've taken all kinds of pictures and stuff and found that I have a number of nodules or growths in my bladder. They're pretty sure that's cancerous as well. In addition to all of that, they had a heart specialist look at me because I mentioned I had some chest pain and I have pulmonary heart disease. They've did sonograms and stuff like that. They've identified at least 5 places where I probably should have stents put in or some kind of surgery done. But that's all taking a back seat to the cancer issues right now. Once we have the cancer issues taken care of, then we'll worry about the heart. They still want to do a catheterization and look in and see, how much damage there really is, and I have some choices to make about if I'm going to let them do that or not, and so that's kind of where we're at with that. In the meantime, I'm at home. I'm trying to stay on top of stuff. The Minecraft server is paid for, and I see guys are playing over there having fun. I talked to Jay Fry early this morning, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that this morning. Just kind of touched base with him, but I wasn't actually in the game. I've got got some obligations through that. Jack, I've got to get some stuff to him in appreciation for his subscriptions, and there are others that have bought a $1 thing here and a $1 thing there, kind of stuff. But it's still running. I'm still working with it and trying to get in there and play. It's just my time is spent with dealing with pain, almost nonstop, and going to the bathroom. So that's where we're at. I have not left the building. At least I have not left the building yet. And I already figured I had cancer. I had figured that out years ago. I've already made my decisions about treatment and stuff when it came to the point where they identified it and stuff about what I was going to do about treatment. And I won't get into that real deep with you right now, but it's not what most people would do. And but I'm the one that has to ultimately live with the choices that I make for my body. And the decisions that I'm making are ones that I'm comfortable with. And in this particular situation, that's what's really important to me, is that we do what I'm comfortable with. So, there's a clue. Anyway, so that's the situation. I know that you send your prayers and your best wishes and stuff like that. It's nice to have friends and that care about me. But let's not get all whiny and cryy and let's not overdo it. Say, hey, sorry to hear it. Hope you do better. And that's good for me. I don't want to get all emotional and stuff, and I don't want anybody pitying me. I'm in the situation I'm in because of the choices that I've made in my life, and because my family has a history of this kind of stuff. And life is what life is. You don't control it. You learn to live with it and to live under the rules that it provides. And sometimes those rules are unkind, and this just happens to be one of those times. So we'll get through it okay. We'll be all right. And I'll see you on the web. Until next time, as always, this is saying you be well. And this I would like to... I don't really want to keep it private, but I also don't want to go really over the top and for the conversation to only be about Zen and his cancer. Certainly I can do without the criticism from some parties, but I also know who those parties are, and know that that's coming, and if that's the person they want to be, I guess that's their choice. So until next time, be well.